Hello again there, it's Crystal here. I'm going to prepare your monthly reading, so I will be putting the camera down soon and we go into your cards. I'm not going to make this long. So for those that are already subscribed and who are following me, thank you for being here. Thank you for having my back, for supporting me. For those of you who are new and haven't subscribed yet, maybe consider doing so. Maybe click that alert bell, because then you know when new readings come out, because I do monthly, weekly. Well, I may stop with weekly readings because I'm not having a good feel about them. But let's see, I'm testing the waters here. Anyway, I do specific readings, monthly readings, new moon and full moon readings, and there's a lot of wind here. So I have this noise in the background, which you may hear from the curtain rods and from outside. Well, it's really very windy all of a sudden. So you may hear some strange noises, but that's not a problem. I'm not going to do this again. Also, don't forget, 30th of September, my winner will come out for those of you who entered the contest. Okay, I will announce the winner of that contest on the September 30th, and all you have to do, well, I'll tell you in the video when I draw the name. So that's it from me to you for now. Hang on, let's put the camera down, let's get back to business and down and dirty into our cards. Sagittarius, this is your October reading. So I'm going to start with a message card, with a word card. So the word is the one in the title of this video. And this is the card, the energy that is guiding you this month. And maybe, well, let's see. Enthusiasm. I celebrate everything in my life and I live in limitless joy. Sagittarius, this is something that you probably are very familiar with this enthusiasm, because Sagittarius wants freedom. They want to be free to think what they think, to believe what they believe, to go where they want to go. I mean, they love freedom. I'm going to see, yeah, that's probably good. And that enthusiasm, I see this here in, you have three major arcana cards. You have the Empress card, this one, you have the Chariot card, and then you have the Lovers card. So there is this, oh, these are dogs making noises in the background, by the way. There's also very interesting two fives, a Five of Wands and a Five of Swords, where Five of Wands and Five of Swords, they're like a little bit about conflicts that can be inner conflict, but can also be outer conflict. Here it's more about win and lose, but here it's really about, making a stand and fighting off people that want to attack you, that are not in with your way of seeing things. And then we have the Page of Cups, the Princess of Cups in this deck. So that enthusiasm. Now, of course, we have here both the Empress and the Chariot. The Chariot is I am always drawn to a card first, or cards first, and here these two I am drawn to, but more to this one, because this one tells me that, you have the capability of completely being in control of your life at this moment in October. And remember that, not yet, but in November it's your turn to shine completely, for your sun to be returning to you. But you have that enthusiasm with you, that enthusiasm on your trip, on your, in control, making choices. And again, you have the black horse and the white horse, but you also have the Lover's card. The Lover's card for me here, especially in this reading, is about you choosing the enthusiastic path, the freedom path, the path that fires you up, that makes you feel alive very consciously. And that's a choice from the heart. Your heart wants to be free. Your heart wants to live fully. And maybe you have been in lockdown for a long time, and maybe you're now being, free to move around, free to go in another direction, free to make some choices, to go where you want to go. Yes. And that is making you happy. This is what you wanted all the time. The Empress is, I don't know what these dogs have. Hold on. Yeah, well, the noise from the dogs, I can't help. But this Empress card for me is it's more like the result. I feel as well with the Page of Cups, it's working together, because the Page of Cups, when you start to move freely again, and you have the choice, you have the power of choice. This is the power you have to go where you want to go. I feel it's so much about freedom, because it's that freedom that gives you that enthusiasm back in your life, and that makes you a whole new you. This is the Page of Cups. It gives you fresh emotions. It gives you a fresh view on your life, because maybe before your life was feeling a little bit dull. Look at this Five of Swords. It's a dark card. And maybe you felt, you were fighting yourself, but you were also fighting other people, because you felt restricted. You felt locked down. Well, in a literal sense, maybe due to dear Corona, or maybe really because you felt trapped in some sort of way, but now you're free, and that freedom is going to give you so much rewards. It's going to bring you so much good things in your life again, because you're going in the path. You're making choices again. You're feeling empowered. I feel this is about empowerment, and this card is really that empowerment that's starting to show. This is in the beginning, the beginning, when you start your journey again, when you take control again, and you say, listen, it's enough now. I've been trapped, and I've been fighting myself, fighting other people. Maybe in lockdown you did have arguments, literally, but that trappedness here, it made you sad. It made you feel, what am I doing here in this world? Why is this world so limiting? This feels like limitations. And somebody, I feel this is like the government limiting you in a sense, but there is something, this is not someone, or this is more like an experience, a situation limiting you and making you sad, making you feel, what am I really doing here? But when you take the reins and you make these choices, and you really start to have that enthusiasm back, and the choices with your heart, then you feel empowered again, and that power is slowly coming back to you with this Page of Cups. This is the beginning of that fresh emotion, that new, wow, life is good again. And then, of course, that Empress is going to come in as well, that Empress that shows you all possibilities. I feel this Empress is not so much as end results, because you're just starting again. So this Empress for me is not about end results or reaping rewards of your journey. No, I feel this Empress is talking about an opening up of seeing possibilities again, seeing flow again, seeing freedom again. The water flows, the garden grows, things coming together, things flowing again, where here there is stuckness. There's nothing moving, and that made you feel very frustrated, because that kills your enthusiasm. So this Empress is really about that, about flow coming back in your life, and that's really good, because that gives you also that empowered energy. And I don't know what these dogs are doing. My dogs, they're really very, very annoying. Anyway, I'm going to pull some more cards. If you hear noises in the background, it's my dogs, and I don't know what they're doing. They're really just, moving around, making noises. And I may have to put them out, all of them, because I'm going ballistic. Anyway, another Lover's card. Yeah, that flow. There is also this choice. Your heart needs to be enthusiastic. Your heart needs that freedom. Your heart needs to see possibilities, because you need that, Sagittarius. You need to see that openness. You need to see things flow. This stagnation is not good for you. That makes you feel really like this, depressed, not seeing possibilities, stuck, trapped, confined, all that sort of things. Also, that locks down your emotions, that makes you go into, a depression even. Yeah, okay. Now, it's interesting that you have so many major arcana cards going on, the Nine of Wands. So we have the Tower, Nine of Wands. I'm going to pull the rest and then I'm going to read them. Because that Tower is like, something is happening that is, you know, making you see that you no longer want to be stuck. And that makes you take control again. Really. Okay. I'll be pulling more cards on top of these. So we have another Lover's card where, again, there is this need of for flow, but again, you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision whether you become in charge of your life again, whether you're going to do the Chariot. Now, I feel this Tower is something external. So I don't know what it is, because of course, I'm reading for Sagittarius in general. So I don't know your personal situation. I don't know your context. And everything in a reading is about context. And that's why general readings are quite dodgy and tricky to do, because of course, every Sagittarius life is different. So if you do not resonate with these cards, don't worry, just leave them behind and maybe go and have a look at your rising sign or your moon sign, because sometimes you resonate better with those videos, those readings. So have a look at those if this is not yours. Now, don't worry if this is not yours, doesn't resonate, leave it behind. Don't get focused on it, because I don't want to take away your agency. I don't want to take away your power and your enthusiasm, Sagittarius. That is not a job. That's not my job, and that's not the card's intention either. The cards are there to show you possibilities, to show you what you could do and how you could do it differently. So I feel here with this Tower that there's an external circumstance that makes you take the reins again. So maybe here you gave in and you gave up a little bit, you know, with the situation that kept you trapped and that kept you depressed and completely shut down. And maybe you didn't see a way out. And because you didn't see a way out, you didn't take the reins. You didn't take back your life and be in charge again and be empowered again and be this Page of Cups again and have enthusiasm. But something external, and probably it's external, it can be internal as well. It can be something like an aha moment, but I feel more with the Tower, something happens that makes you see, I don't want this any longer. I don't want that. I want to be in control again of my life. I want to feel enthusiastic again. I want to feel fire again, because she has the wand. Was there a wand, another wand? And I mean in a good sense, not so much, but I mean it's firing you up. You know, the fire, the lightning is creating fire, and it's externally, it's coming in, boom, and you want to move again, and you take control again, and that's a good thing. Now, I feel you're going to, you're coming out the winner here, yes, but not the winner in a way that these things have an effect on you. They make you feel, you know, what, all this has happened, and you look back and you think, oh yeah, it's hard, it was heavy, and yes, it was heavy. This feeling of being trapped, of not being able to move, even feeling depressed and completely shut down, that is hard on you, Sagittarius, because you want to move freely, and you couldn't. So you had to overcome all this before you get the reins back. And that is hard work. It's going to be a little bit emotional as well, but you can do it. But this Tower helps you. I love this Tower in a way, because it's sort of destroying all these wands. It's destroying all the obstacle that you also creating in your mind, not only in reality, but also in your mind. You're creating that obstacle. And that's here a little bit, this Five of Wands as well, that inner dialogue where you're not believing in yourself. You're doubting yourself. You're fighting yourself. It's really inner voices. And that needs to be overcome. And why am I saying inner voices? Because here this Five of Pentacles also speaks of fear. It speaks of lack. It speaks of not seeing what there is, what you still have left, because you still have that power left. Only you are not choosing it. Here, finally, you're seeing it and it's opening up again. It's flowing again. But this can be overcome. And that Tower is sort of destroying all these obstacles, these negative thoughts, these negative habits, these negative behaviors. Now, this is a beautiful card. You make a choice here, 2 Lovers card, and then all of a sudden, when you go on that journey, the journey of freedom again, of making your own choices, of having control over your life, of feeling that enthusiasm, that fire burning in you, you're also creating a new foundation for yourself. The Seven of Pentacles for me is you seeing good stuff again. The pentacles, the good things in life, doesn't have to be money. It's, you seeing the good things again. While here, here you don't see it. You can't see it. Here, you're so in your head, fighting yourself. You can't see it. Here, you're blind. You're blind as what? As a mole? You don't see it because you have your head stuck in the ground and you don't see these pentacles because these pentacles are these pentacles, but here you don't see them. Here you see them and you're actively tending to them. You're actively bringing good experiences, good people, good situations back in your life. And that is a choice. But you have to follow your heart a bit in this. So here on you coming out empowered again and feeling yourself, more yourself again, because you're feeling that enthusiasm with the Page of Cups. Although this is a fresh new energy, you're also going to a better shore. You're flowing with the Empress here. You're flowing in the right direction. You're moving your life in a good direction again, in the direction because of the choices you're making as well. Because you're choosing not to stay stuck. You're choosing to follow also, the opening that the Tower is creating for you. So that is beautiful. Now I'm going to pull some more cards. And let's see if there's some more information coming out here. And then we go to the message cards. And then I need to charge my phone because apparently it's in low power mode, and then I can't do more readings before I charge it. So, okay. Because my microphone is connected to my phone, so I don't have another outlet to put in the charger. Okay, the Four of Pentacles. I feel that Four of Pentacles with that Seven of Pentacles, that is, you're finding your stability again. You're finding, with that flow and with you taking control with the Chariot, you are finding, you're feeling safer again. And you're feeling, because that freedom for you, Sagittarius, the fact that you are free, that you can go where you want, that's where you feel the safest. You don't feel safe when you're here, confined and trapped. That's not you, Sagittarius. You need the freedom to move. And whether that's physical moving or idea moving or, whatever moving that is, whatever flowing is, if you're not flowing, you don't feel safe. So you're starting to feel safer again because you're making that choice, because things are flowing again, because you feel more in control and you feel empowered. So that's good. Ace of Wands. I love that Ace of Wands. Because that Ace of Wands is a new start. It's a fresh start. There's also new inspiration. So that Tower, it's beautiful that it's on that Tower. Because when I say the Tower burns away these ones, these obstacles that maybe you create, maybe other people create, maybe the government create, whatever it is, whomever it is, or whatever it is, it creates these obstacles. The Tower burns them away and they make room for enthusiasm. That Ace of Wands is new fire, new inspiration, new ideas. Also you taking action again. It's also that Chariot. It's that one from the woman who holds the reins in the Chariot. There is this new fire burning, new enthusiasm. You're going after your things again. And that's beautiful. So that's good. So the Tower is a good card here. Don't be afraid of towers, people. Don't, because towers make way. I love this ace. And a page, another page. So you have a page of pentacles and you have a page of cups. Yeah, the page of pentacles, again, you're seeing a new perspective. You're seeing, you're coming out of this, you're changing your perspective here. It's really important that you do it, but the tower is helping you do so, because otherwise you stay stuck in this. Everything is hard, everything is difficult, but the tower burns away those wands and gives you new opportunities. Ace and page. Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles, new opportunities, new experiences, new ways of being in the world. And that gives you enthusiasm because you love new things, you love new ideas, you love to learn, you love to travel, you love to move around, to be free to think whatever you want to think, to be free to move wherever you want to move. So, Sagittarius. Okay, so we have another ace, an ace of pentacles. So there's also these opportunities can also bring in a new way of making money. And that would then be creating a new security, a new foundation. So maybe there was something that also hindered you in making money because of the pandemic, because of other situations. But now there is freedom again, freedom to make money, to have resources, to have experiences, to have new values. This can be very much, but see, pentacles, pentacles, pentacles. New way of seeing things, you're tending to those new things, you're really caring for them, and that brings in even more new good stuff. So I love this, I love that. That tower is going to be so good for you. I'm going to pull the last card and then we move on to the message cards. Okay, those are good cards, really. So I love that this Three of Wands is there, because the Three of Wands is you're also looking out. You're looking at the world. You're looking at these ships. Things are moving in the right direction. You're seeing results from, your enthusiasm. But I also see this as, you're planning ahead. You're planning a new trip, maybe. You're planning new ways of a new idea. This new idea, maybe it's in your business, maybe it's in your relationship, maybe it's in, it doesn't matter in what area of life. There is some planning going on here. Now that High Priestess here, that's a funny card because I don't see that as your energy. No, I feel that High Priestess is almost... I feel that High Priestess is connected to that tower. That's a bit difficult here, but I feel, let me just feel this card. So with this tower, I feel the connection with the tower. I feel this High Priestess is sort of ripping away the curtain, where the curtain is obscuring all these pentacles and is obscuring all the possibilities and your enthusiasm, your fire even. It's being ripped away by the tower. So I feel this could be like that, a little bit like, okay, this curtain is the curtain where you don't see it. And the tower, I feel this curtain and the things that are behind, that the possibilities, the opportunities, the good stuff, your enthusiasm, your fire is hidden behind that curtain, and you need to try to connect to it again. Now, when you stay here, and when you stay here in this mindset of arguing, of criticizing yourself, you're not going to be able to rip away that curtain. But when you let that tower come in and you just let it strip away everything that is holding you back, the curtain falls and you see again what makes you enthusiastic. And then you can go actively choosing it with the Lovers, because you have 2 Lovers cards and you have the Chariot card. Then you can start taking control back. Because when the curtain is in front here and it stays up, it feels like you feel a little bit powerless and there's no control. And then this feeling stays. The trappedness, the fighting yourself. But when the curtain falls and the tower will help, that is going to be good for you. So let's see what the message card is going to say here. Whether there's some more info or some additional advice that they're going to give. So I'm pulling them randomly. Enchanted Map Oracle and Spirit Animal Oracle. I want this one. Okay, so let's see. Cleaning house. I think that Tower is going to clean house. I think that Tower is going to pull down that curtain for sure. And it's also cleaning house. It's also about, you know, these shitty thoughts here. Your inner critic, fighting yourself. And also, you know, here, these two cards. Not seeing it. And, you know, seeing everything as an obstacle and not seeing, you know, the fact that you have also the power to take down the obstacles. Cleaning house. And this can be actively cleaning your house, because sometimes when we clean our physical space, when we tidy up, we get a better perspective in our life. That sometimes is as simple as that. Now here, oh, butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. So I think, yes, when the curtain falls, when you're starting to feel that control again with the Chariot, you're going to come out here, whole new perspective, new empowerment, new power, new enthusiasm. It's like the butterfly starting to fly again, being holed up, being cooped up here, confined in the cocoon, in this case, the caterpillar in the cocoon, but the caterpillar in the cocoon transforms its DNA completely. So that's what you probably are doing, and that's all behind the curtains work. It's in the background. You won't be probably very conscious about it. But there is going to be a shift from feeling this trappedness and this depression into transforming and coming out the butterfly, coming out like the Princess of Cups. And then all these beautiful aces, that's all new beginnings. Pages and aces, new beginnings. And when these beginnings start, then you have more plans, more enthusiasm. This is very important. Keep your fire alive, Sagittarius, because you're a fire sign, you need it. So Sagittarius, I hope you like this reading, and maybe it's a bit vague, maybe it's not for all Sagittarius. As I said, it's a general reading, so have a look at your rising sign or your moon sign to get more information if you want to, or to get other information, because sometimes you'll resonate better with those. If you're a subscriber, I thank you for being here. I thank you for your continued support. If you're not a subscriber, maybe consider doing so. Maybe consider subscribing, hitting that alarm bell so you know when new readings come out. I do weekly readings, daily readings. Those you can find also on my other social media platforms. I do monthly readings, specific readings. I have a professional area of life, a career reading up for you. So have a look at that. I'll put the link at the end, very end, it will light up. You can go there immediately. So that's for the last 3 months of the year. So there's that. And there's moon readings as well. So new and full moon readings. Now there's also still the possibility to win a tarot reading, and the winner will be revealed on September 30th. So this reading will be coming out before that. And so you can still enter the competition by putting the words rose crystal in the comment box. And then I'll put your name in a box and draw a winner from that box on September 30th. So you can still enter. You have to be a subscriber, like my video, and then also put rose crystal in the comment box. So that's it, Sagittarius, and speak soon. If you're a subscriber, you know when other readings come out. So we'll meet each other again for sure. Bye for now.